Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Loop Hero, where we have a lot of blood growth, and I don't know what they do. But I'm probably going to get cold feet and back out after a loop or two. For this episode, anyway. Because I'm running short on time, I have to go to work, so, you know. Essentially, I want to test the theory here, and I want to open up this treasury if I if I have time to. Noticeable change. This is enough to turn a caterpillar into a butterfly, a seed into a sprout, a drop of water into steam. It will turn itself into something else too if you collect enough. Enough noticeable change. 20 changes form a complete metamorphosis. What? I am liking the damage. Huh, that didn't turn into a mountain peak. Interesting. So you can only have one mountain peak. That's weird. Oh. What's that? Look at that. What is that? Gargoyle? Artificial life? Where did that come from? Oh, whatever it is, it died. Oh. There's a lot of enemies here. Maybe I should have waited. Should have called it a day. This is fine. We'll live. I don't really know what the lights are doing. It reduces the number of enemies on a tile somehow, but I haven't really noticed that much. More damage with... This is kind of more damage. It doesn't have the flat damage, but it does have regen. We'll try it. Why not? Because we're going to immediately get something better? Yeah, of course. That's always the way it goes. Welcome to RPGs. I don't know about that ring. I'm liking the damage to all. That sword, though. Yeah. Yes, please. I'll let the damage to everything. Sure. I'll accept it. Nope. I prefer mine. I don't really know how good counterattack is. Regen instead of vampirism? I'm not really digging the regen, all in all. Also, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to oblivion some of these tiles to make it back to the campfire. Spiders aren't that bad, but... Another treasury. I'm not even gonna be able to open this one. Like, that tile there just seems like very not fun. Of course, you don't get experience when you kill enemies like that. Let's try that. Oh, I didn't like the regen that we had because we didn't have any regen. I'm very intelligent. I am a smart person. Chest with starry blue. Well, that's not really gonna be useful for us. Whatever. Okay, so it does not look like there's a big 3x3 metal tile. Good to know. What is that? Flesh golem? It has a soul. Flesh golems go to heaven. Is that the thing that the blood grove spawned? Because if it is what the blood grove spawns, that's really not that bad. Because, I mean, it took a while for it to spawn. It took a long while for it to spawn. Like, we're on what? Is this the loop level number? Loop counter. Yeah, we are on our 5th loop. We got a blood grove at the start, and we only got the first flesh golem? That's not bad at all. Also, I saw that battlefield spawn a gargoyle, so that's good to know. Okay, alright. Let's just focus on trying to get these treasuries online. At least the one. I probably won't be able to get the second one unlocked. Yeah, won't be able to. Of course, we could do one more. Our HP is at max. And I'm running short on time for the session. Why not? Once more. And we're just going to exclusively be focused on trying to open up these treasuries. I don't even care about anything else. That's a lot of max HP, but I'm gonna do this. 5, magic's damage, attack speed. I still like the damage to all, though. The big thing about the damage to all is I think that's counting for my vampirism, too. And that is really good if that's the case. Like, incredibly good. That one I can get behind. Gotta use a lot of skeletons, though. What the? Oh, that's a ghost. Ghosts go to heaven. Good to know. I do like that. I'll take it. That's a ghost of a ghost. Okay. Ghosts of ghosts also go to heaven. Good to know. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking of blowing something up. Especially because we're almost dead. Give me more vampirism. I'm liking the vampirism too much. It's essentially, like, at best it's healing me, at worst it's reducing the amount of damage that I'm taking. That's decent damage. lose some of our vampirism though, but let's try it. Yeah, it's not really that much more loss to our vampirism just because we're doing a lot more damage. Oh. Right. The boss of the chapter will appear on the campfire top. Well, that's... Vicious Palace. It was here that the sorcerer Omicron conducted his futile experiments in an attempt to stop the heat death of the universe. Every palace increases the Lich's HP by 5%. Okay, well, I like this music. It's jamming. I guess we're gonna fight the boss then. Fair enough. We can't just, like, oblivion the boss, can we? I mean, we can oblivion the tiles around it to get rid of some of his extra HP. I guess that's nice. The good news is we will open up the treasures. I like the vampirism though. Also lost a lot of my damage to all the time. Well, I mean, I don't really know how much the extra defense is helping. Just try to hit. Yeah, that's much better. What's that? Right. Rumors, myths, and someone's delusions. It'll take weeks to understand. It'll take years to decide if you really need this. Fragments for interesting. So that's obviously because our hand is full. So I'm not even hardly paying attention to what my character is doing. I'm just kind of plopping stuff around and letting him walk. Alas. I mean, if this is the last round, then why not? And we're actually doing pretty well. We're actually gaining HP now, which is nice. Oh, hey, that turned into a... Hold on. That turned into a Blooming Meadow, too. As did that. Do they just turn into Blooming Meadows whenever they're adjacent to something? Oh, whenever they're adjacent to something that's not a meadow. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I just wanted to put that in that grove to see if it turned anything into anything else. I should see if I can get this treasury wrapped up in stuff. I don't know if I actually will because we're almost to the end. In fact, we are pretty much at the end. Alright, well, I guess this is a thing that's happening. I can't escape, can I? I mean, I can, but I'd only get, how much would I lose? 40% of all my resources? You know what, we've done pretty well. Screw it, let's try it. How? How is this even possible? That's right, you didn't devour me like the rest of the world. Haven't I? Do you really don't think so? What are you talking about? I'm standing right in front of you. I consumed all your reality. Every one of its elements now rests in a separate pocket dimension. Spaces, living beings, information, even memories. They shall remain there until entropy does its work, turning everything into a uniform, static mess. Along with you, of course. You're insane. Triple dot. So what do we have here? Triple dot. I see. You found a way to interact with other pieces of your reality, to organize, combine, and merge them. Oh no, it's a merge game. But how? I don't see any exceptional talent or knowledge in you. You hardly even understand what is happening, right? I'll tell you what's happening. A pile of bones is butchering my world and thinks it can get away with it. You're already doomed, and you know it. Perhaps you're just the first in a series of systematic errors. A problem I must learn to solve. Let's not waste any time then. I don't think you're capable of feeling regret, but I'm about to change that. He does 154.92 damage every 3 seconds. He's undead, he's cosmic, whatever the heck that means, he's a mage, and he has a soul. Oh good, the Lich gets to go to heaven too. Health and damage is increased by 5% for every Lich's palace at the start of the battle? That's annoying. And he also has increased HP by the number of palaces around him. I'm probably gonna die. He has about the same amount of HP as I do, but let's see what happens. 183 damage. Awesome, I'm so dead. Come on, HP regen. Counter. It might be close. I think he's going to end up killing me, because I'm like 2 hits away from death. 3 hits away from death. But, it was close. Oof. It was close. You've died in battle. Death does not favor the fallen, but it makes it made a little exception for you. Oh, how polite of it. You keep 30% of the resources found. That's... I mean, you live and you learn, or you die and you learn, as the case may be. I'm alive? But how? Thanks to us, a small group of us dragged you here. It wasn't easy. How could you fight off the Lich that nearly killed me? That's also interesting. Many of them vanished right before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid, but I think most of the beasts were gone before we even left the camp. I think your trips are deeply connected to your memories, my friend. Everything falls apart as soon as you're unconscious. I am the Lich. Well, heckin'. I don't have enough resources to buy any of this stuff. But I also don't have enough time to do another expedition, so... That's lame. Pieces of the world forgotten before? Almost a 50-50 split on resources acquired and resources lost. I probably should have backed off when I had the chance. Just taken 60% and not fight the boss. But I wanted to give it a shot, right? I mean, I was doing pretty well. I just needed a little bit more oomph to get over that hump. But there's always next time. So until then, happy gaming. Next time we'll get that ding-dong darn Lich. Man.